All right, I'm up here at our remote garden, our corner property, and just checking on the garden and checking on the water barrels. That one's almost full. When it's full, I'll move it over to this other one. It's about half full right now. The garden is doing pretty good considering the lack of sunshine we've had up here. The corn's looking a little bit haggard. Potatoes are really killing it here and in the other garden. They're doing great. We have this cucumber from our friends, and a dang slug got to that, so we put some sluggo bait around there, try to keep those guys off of there. The weather forecast calls for 9 days of rain now, so man, it's really hard to get a garden going when you just get, you know, a little bit of sunshine here and there. So hopefully after this 9 days we start getting some sunshine. Usually in July we can count on some good sunny weather consistently, so we'll see how that goes. So we've been finding oyster mushrooms on alders that we either chopped down or they fell down, or it could be a dead standing alder. We had these where we first discovered them, and they produced a couple times. We haven't seen any more since then. There were some on here and there and that log there. One of our good friends down the way here just messaged me and sent pictures of some oyster mushrooms, a nice little cache of those up on the woods here on a tree. So I'm going to head into the woods right now and take a little walk in the rain and see if I can score some oyster mushrooms. A lot of salmon berries out right now. It's hard to get to these before the birds do, but I've been scoring some lately. Almost ready. Ready enough to eat. Gets a little thick, jungle-like in here. Okay, I gotta put down the camera because this is kind of a little scramble here. All right, made it up that little spot. It's just kind of slippery and steep, so kind of need both hands. But now we're up a little higher, you can see. Trail's down there. So let's head up this way. Oh, and hello. Looks like they've been falling off or something's been pulling them off. Yeah. Nice spot. All right. Let's get to picking. Beauties. Now I always try to leave a little bit on there. All right, I'm gonna bag these up and then head back to the cabin and go check on the little meat birds, and I'll show you a little modification I did to their run. Bonus, fire's still going. Hi, girls. All right, so I'm back, and the little chicks, their run, I covered it with plastic because, like I mentioned, we're getting 9 days of rain, and I don't want to keep them trapped in there for 9 days without being able to come out because they're getting bigger and they need to move around. So I did put them in when I went to go get the oyster mushrooms. I don't like to leave them out here when I'm not here, just in case something did get to them. And I did move them to a regular size chicken waterer now and a medium size feeder. And as they get bigger, I'll work into using this big long feeder here that I made, and showed that in the last video or so. They weren't using their little dust bath container that I had in there. They just wanted to roll around in the dirt, so I roughed up that dirt right there, and then I poured all of the ash and diatomaceous earth and other sand and stuff in that spot, and they were all ruffling around in that and bathing, so it looks like they worked all that stuff right into the ground. So let's check on these little dudes. Hi, chicklets. So as you can see, they are getting bigger. Hi, guys. Hello, chicklets. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so they're too big to be trapped in here for days and days. But you guys are staying in for now. It's almost evening here, so pop back in there. I'm going to shut you in. Sorry, guys. Come on. Hop in. Back. So the basement build has been coming right along. Right now, I'm in the plumbing phase, which I know nothing about, but luckily my good friend and neighbor down the road, he's a contractor and he helps me out a lot. He came up and he has time to help me with this, so he's kind of been guiding me on what I need to do, and I've been digging ditches. We removed the toilet that we had down here, so the plan is there'll be a corner shower over here, toilet over here, sink over there, and a washing machine back there. So we're just going to put all the pipe in. This here will be the sink from the kitchen that right now is just a gray water pipe that goes down into a drain field. That will actually be buried and run over here and come in right here and into the septic also. On top of that, I've been pouring different footers. I'm going to pour that wall over there. I just need to add a 2x6 to the top of that, so it'll be 18 inches tall on that wall, and that'll be a pour. And then I'll probably do this and all of this after we get all the pipe in.